is the text from the pages arranged in the correct order, along with word definitions and summaries for each page. First page, where's the wine? Text, why won't you include me? I whined into my cell phone, as if I were tattling on an older child for neglecting me, as if I hadn't been invited to a birthday party. You have to live your life, my mother said. You're 25, it's an important year. Your dad and I can handle this together. More news had come, and none of it was good. Dr. Lee, an oncologist in Eugene, had diagnosed her with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. There was a 3% chance of survival without surgery. With surgery, it would take months to recover, and even then, there was only a 20% chance of emerging cancer-free. My father was fighting for an appointment at MD Anderson in Houston for a second opinion. Over the phone, my mom pronounced it pancrearty. Cancer and Andy Anderson, which led me to believe our only hope lay in the hands of some kind of Toy Story character. I want to be there, I insisted. Mom's afraid you two will fight if you come. My FARD list. 1. Whined, to complain in a petulant or annoying way. 2. Oncologist, a doctor who specializes in treating cancer. 3. Pancreatic, relating to the pancreas, a gland in the digestive system. 4. Survival, the act of continuing to live or exist. 5. Surgery, a medical procedure involving an incision to treat a disease or injury. 6. Appointment, an arrangement to meet someone at a particular time and place. 7. Diagnosed, identified the nature of an illness or problem by examination. 8%, a part or other object per 100. 9. Opinion, a view or judgment formed about something. 10. Character, a person in a novel, play, or movie. Summary. In this page, the narrator is dealing with the news that their mother has been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. There is a sense of helplessness and a desperate hope for a second opinion. The narrator's mother mispronounces medical terms, which adds a layer of tragic humor to the grim situation. The page ends with the narrator expressing a strong desire to be with the family, despite the potential for conflict. Second page, she knows she has to put all her focus. I assumed the 7 years I'd lived away from home had healed the wounds between us, that the strain built up in my teenage years had been forgotten. My mother had found ample space in the 3,000 miles between Eugene and Philadelphia to relax her authority, and for my part, free to explore my creative impulses without constant critique. I came to appreciate all the labors she performed, their ends made apparent only in her absence. Now we were closer than ever, but my father's admission revealed that there were memories of which my mother could not let go. Word list: 1. Healed, made healthy again. 2. Wounds, injuries, or emotional pain. 3. Strains or tension. 4. Ample, enough, or more than enough. 5. Authority, the power or right to give orders. 6. Impulses, sudden strong urges to act. 7. Critique, a detailed analysis or assessment. 8. Labors, hard work or effort. 9. Admission, a confession or acknowledgement. 10. Memories, things remembered from the past. Summary. This page reflects on the narrator's relationship with their mother. After years of distance, the narrator believed that past tensions had been resolved. However, it becomes clear that deep-seated memories and unresolved issues still linger between them. The physical distance between them had allowed for personal growth, but emotional wounds were not as easily healed. Third page, you get it from my side. You get it from my side, unfortunately, my father told me one morning over breakfast. Bet you can't sleep either. He was sitting at the kitchen table, slurping a bowl of cereal and reading the newspaper. I was 16 and recovering from another blowout with my mother. Too much going on here, he said. He tapped on his temple without looking up and turned to the sports section. My father was a recovered addict and had endured an adolescence far more troubled than my own. When he was 19, residing semi-permanently under the boardwalk in Asbury Park, he was caught selling methamphetamine to a police officer. He spent 6 weeks in jail before moving to a rehabilitation center in Camden County, where he became a guinea pig for a new psychotherapy treatment. He was made to wear a sign around his neck. I attempted to console my mother, convince her it was a normal phase, something most teenagers ache in and out of, but she refused to accept it. I had always done well in school, and this shift coincided all too conveniently with the time to start applying to colleges. She saw my malaise as a luxury they'd paid for. My parents had given me too much, and now I was full of self-pity. She doubled down, morphing into a towering obelisk that shadowed my every move. She needled me over my weight, the width of my eyeliner, the state of my breakouts, and my lack of commitment to the toners and exfoliants she'd ordered for me from QVC. Everything I wore was an argument. I wasn't allowed to shut my bedroom door. After school, when my friends would head to one another's houses for weekday sleepovers, I was whisked away to word list. 1. Adolescence, the period following the onset of puberty, during which a young person develops from a child into an adult. 2. Rehabilitation, the action of restoring someone to health or normal life through training and therapy after imprisonment, addiction, or illness. 3. Methamphetamine, a powerful, highly addictive stimulant that affects the central nervous system. 4. Psychotherapy, the treatment of mental disorder by psychological rather than medical means. 5. Obelisk, a tapering, four-sided shaft of stone, usually monolithic and having a pyramidal apex. 6. Malaise, a general feeling of discomfort, illness, or unease. 7. Ache, to suffer a continuous dull pain. 8. Convenience, the state of being able to proceed with something with little effort or difficulty. 9. Slurping, drinking or eating something with a loud sucking noise. 10. Exfoliants, substances used to remove dead skin cells from the surface of the skin. Summary. In this page, the narrator reflects on their father's troubled past and how it influenced the current family dynamics. The father shares a connection with the narrator over insomnia and emotional turmoil. The mother's strict and critical nature is highlighted, leading to increasing tension between her and the narrator. The narrator feels suffocated by the mother's expectations, and the emotional distance between them continues to grow. 4th page, extracurriculars, then stuck in the woods. Text, extracurriculars, then stuck in the woods, left to stumble alone. Once a week, I was allowed to sleep over at my friend Nicole's apartment, my sole respite from my mother's overbearing supervision. Nicole's relationship with her mom was the complete opposite of mine. Colette gave Nicole freedom to make her own decisions, and they actually seemed to enjoy spending time together. Their 2-bedroom apartment was painted in bright, bold colors and was full of cool vintage furniture and clothing from thrift shops. Longboards from Colette's teen years in California were stacked by the front door, and souvenirs from a year abroad when she taught English in Chile lined the windowsill. I admired the way they seemed more like friends than mother and daughter, envied their thrifting trips to Portland. How idyllic it seemed when I'd watch them bake together in their apartment, pressing pizzelles out of homemade batter with the heavy metal iron they'd inherited from Colette's Italian grandmother, tracing dozens of intricate patterns into delicate, edible doilies, dreaming of the cafe Colette someday wished to open, a place where they could sell their baked goods and decorate the interior just like the home I found so creative and charming. Word list. 1. Extracurriculars, activities pursued by students outside of the regular curriculum. 2. Respite, a short period of rest or relief from something difficult or unpleasant. 3. Supervision, the action of supervising someone or something. 4. Opposite, completely different, of a contrary kind. 5. Vintage, denoting something of high quality, especially something from the past. 6. Souvenirs, things kept as reminders of a person, place, or event. 7. Idyllic, extremely happy, peaceful, or picturesque. 8. Pizzelles, traditional Italian waffle cookies. 9. Inherited, received, a quality, characteristic, or possession from a predecessor. 10. Charming, pleasant, or attractive. Summary. This page contrasts the narrator's relationship with their mother to that of their friend Nicole with her mother, Colette. Nicole's relationship with her mother is open, free, and joyful, which starkly contrasts the narrator's experience. The vibrant and creative atmosphere in Colette's home is something the narrator deeply admires and longs for. This experience with Nicole and Colette causes the narrator to question their own mother's rigid and controlling nature. Let me know if you need any further assistance. 다음은 각 페이지의 한국어 해석입니다. 첫 번째 페이지, Where's the wine? 왜 나를 포함시키지 않는 거야? 나는 마치 나보다 나이가 많은 아이가 나를 소홀히 대했다고 고자질하는 듯로 휴대폰에 불평했다. 마치 생일 파티에 초대받지 않은 아이처럼. 너는 내 인생을 살아야 해. 엄마가 말했다. 넌 25이야. 중요한 해다. 네 아빠와 나는 이걸 함께 해결할 수 있어. 그러나 더 많은 소식이 전해졌고 그 어떤 것도 좋은 소식은 아니었다. 유진에 있는 종양학자인 이 박사가 엄마에게 사기 췌장암 진단을 내렸다. 수술 없이 생존할 확률은 3%였다. 수술을 받더라도 회복에는 몇 달이 걸릴 것이며 그 경우에도 암에서 완전히 벗어날 확률은 20%에 불과했다. 아빠는 휴스턴에 있는 MD 앤더슨 병원에서 2차 의견을 받기 위해 싸우고 있었다. 엄마는 전화로 이 병을 판크리아티 암이라고 발음했고 앤디 앤더슨이라고도 불렀는데 이는 우리가 토이스토리의 캐릭터 같은 누군가의 손에 희망을 걸어야 한다는 것을 느끼게 했다. 나도 거기에 있고 싶어. 나는 주장했다. 엄마는 네가 가면 싸울까 봐 걱정하셔. 아빠가 덧붙였다. 두 번째 페이지. She knows she has to put all her focus. 나는 집을 떠나 있던 7년이 우리 사이의 상처를 치유했고 내가 10대 때 쌓였던 갈등이 잊혔다고 생각했다. 엄마는 유진과 필라델피아 사이 3,000마일의 거리를 찾아내어 자신의 권위를 풀었고 나는 비판 없이 창의적인 충동을 탐구할 수 있는 자유를 누렸다. 엄마가 했던 모든 노력은 그녀가 없을 때만 그 결과가 드러났고 이제 우리는 그 어느 때보다 가까워졌지만 아빠의 고백은 엄마가 놓지 못한 기억들이 있다는 것을 드러냈다. 세 번째 페이지. You get it from my side. 텍스트. 너는 내 쪽에서 물려받은 거야. 안타깝게도. 아빠는 어느 아침 식사 시간에 나에게 말했다. 너도 잠 못 이루지? 아빠는 주방 테이블에 앉아 시리얼을 먹으며 신문을 읽고 있었다. 나는 엄마와 또 다른 심한 말다툼 후 회복 중이었다. 여기 너무 많은 일이 일어나고 있어. 그는 말했다. 그는 고개를 들지 않고 스포츠 섹션으로 시선을 돌렸다. 아빠는 중독에서 회복한 사람이었고 청소년기를 나보다 훨씬 더 힘들게 보냈다. 그가 19살이었을 때 에즈버리 파크의 산책로 아래에서 반쯤 살고 있었는데 그때 경찰관에게 메스암페타민을 팔다가 잡혔다. 그는 재활센터로 옮겨지기 전 6주 동안 감옥에 갇혀 있었다. 그는 새로운 심리치료 실험의 피험자가 되었고 목에 간판을 걸게 되었다. 나는 엄마를 위로하려 했고 그것이 대부분의 10대들이 겪는 정상적인 단계라고 설득하려 했지만 엄마는 이를 받아들이지 않았다. 나는 항상 학교에서 잘 해왔고 이 변화는 대학 지원을 시작할 시기와 너무나도 편리하게 일치했다. 엄마는 내가 느끼는 불편함을 그들이 대가를 치른 사치로 여겼다. 부모님은 나에게 너무 많은 것을 주었고 이제 나는 자기 연민으로 가득 차 있었다. 엄마는 내 모든 행동을 집착적으로 관찰하며 2배로 엄격해졌다. 그녀는 내 체중, 아이라이너의 두께, 여드름 상태, 그리고 QVC에서 주문한 토너와 각질 제거제에 대한 나의 헌신 부족을 두고 나를 꾸짖었다. 내가 입는 모든 것은 논쟁거리가 되었고 나는 방문을 닫는 것이 허락되지 않았다. 학교가 끝나면 친구들이 평일에 자주 하는 것처럼 서로의 집으로 가는 동안 나는 다른 곳으로 휩쓸려 갔다. 네 번째 페이지. Extracurriculars, then stuck in the woods. 텍스트, 방과 후 활동들, 그리고 숲속에 홀로 남겨져 비틀거리며 주에 한 번 나는 내 친구 니콜의 아파트에서 자는 것이 허락되었는데 그것은 엄마의 과도한 감독에서 벗어날 수 있는 유일한 안식처였다. 니콜의 엄마와의 관계는 내 것과는 정반대였다. 콜렛은 니콜에게 스스로 결정을 내릴 자유를 주었고 그들은 함께 시간을 보내는 것을 실제로 즐기는 것처럼 보였다. 그들의 투룸 아파트는 밝고 대담한 색상으로 칠해져 있었고 빈티지 가구와 옷으로 가득 차 있었다. 콜렛의 20대 시절 캘리포니아에서 사용했던 롱보드들이 현관문 옆에 쌓여 있었고 칠레에서 영어를 가르쳤던 1년간의 기념품들이 창턱을 장식하고 있었다. 나는 그들이 친구처럼 보이는 방식을 부러워했고 포틀랜드로 가는 그들의 중고 쇼핑 여행을 부러워했다. 그들이 아파트에서 함께 피젤, 전통 이탈리아식 와 굽는 것을 볼 때마다 얼마나 목가적인지 느꼈다. 콜렛의 이탈리아 할머니에게 물려받은 무거운 금속 철판으로 피젤 반죽을 눌러 섬세하고 먹을 수 있는 도일리를 만들어내는 과정을 보고 코렛이 언젠가 열기를 발았던 카페를 꿈꾸었다. 그들은 집을 다음은 각 페이지의 한국어 해석입니다. 첫 번째 페이지, Where's the wine? 왜 나를 포함시키지 않는 거야? 나는 마치 나보다 나이가 많은 아이가 나를 소홀히 대했다고 고자질하는 듯로 휴대폰에 불평했다. 마치 생일 파티에 초대받지 않은 아이처럼. 너는 네 인생을 살아야 해. 엄마가 말했다.